They call Andrew Tate top G, but I think the real top G is Gwyneth Paltrow, yo. She's a gangster. She went over to him and said, "I wish you well."
Yeah. Tapped him on the shoulder too, the bad shoulder.
I did this to you.
The shoulder that got hurt.
Remember me and the skis? Now pay me my legal fees.
Oh,
Bam.
bars.
Too easy. They call Andrew Tate top G, but I think the real top G is Gwyneth Paltrow, yo. She's a gangster, yo, because she just dismantled this guy in this ski lawsuit, bro. We talked about it last week, and you were saying how she just totally got everyone on her side.
She did. She completely dominated him. She had his lawyer talking to Gwyneth Paltrow about her height and saying, "Oh yeah, unfortunately, I'm only 5'1". Like I have to wear 5-inch heels just to look 5'5", 5'6". And Gwyneth Paltrow's like, "Yeah, sorry, girl, I'm 5'10". Like that's while she was on the stand.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't gonna go well for him. She's a beautiful actress. She is a pretty good actress as well. I don't think she's bad. Mm-hmm. And she won this case.
Yeah, she won $1 and legal fees, which might cost over like $1 million for this guy who was looking for the come up now.
Yeah.
I mean, he couldn't even get all his kids to testify for him. But they said he'll never be the same. And now he's probably going to be in debt.
Probably, because I'm sure her lawyer was not cheap.
No, but yeah, man, she is a gangster because after she was awarded the $1, she went over to him and said, "I wish you well."
Yeah.
Damn, man, that's
tapped him on the shoulder too, the bad shoulder.
I did this to you.
The shoulder that got hurt.
Remember me and the skis? Now pay me my legal fees.
Oh,
Bam.
Bars.
Too easy. Shout out to Top G, Gwyneth Paltrow. Before this, before a verdict was reached, everybody was outspoken of their opinions, and we actually got an opinion from our boy OJ Simpson, who was familiar, with skiing on these slopes in the past. Man, like, what makes OJ? Does OJ just feel like he has to speak on every court case? That exists.
He's very experienced. I want to hear a little bit about what he has to say, but he's had plenty of experience. He's gotten off with some crazy things, so it kind of is what it is at this point. We got to expect to hear from our
Deer
local
Valley
commentator.
got some pretty narrow runs, and I was thinking about my experience at Deer Valley. Deer Valley is classy. It's a beautiful place. I never went back, mainly because I didn't like the runs. I thought they were real narrow, certainly far narrower than most of the places that I went skiing. But accidents happen skiing. I don't know how you could try to sue anybody for crashes on a ski slope. You see it all the time. I remember the first weekend that I went skiing. I spent the first day at Buttermilk in Aspen. I was with the Kardashians, Chris and Bob, and Nicole and I. So first morning I spent at Buttermilk learning to ski. By the end of the day, I had made it to the top of the hill. The next day, we went to Snowmass. I'll be honest, I don't know if Bob...
That's enough. That's enough of you, OJ.
Yeah, man. OJ says, accidents happen. I feel like he said that before, but he was just like, come on, you can't sue someone for, hitting someone on the ski slopes, and OJ Simpson, he's an expert on these legal things.
Hey, I mean, I get it. I've run into somebody once when I went skiing. I mean, granted, I've only been skiing like 3 or 4 times, but still, I hit somebody once, and it wasn't even that bad, but it can hurt depending on where you hit somebody. Like if you hit them on a steep part of the slope, you both are sliding like 20, 25 feet. Like you're going down that mountain.
Who did you hit?
It was like some teenager.
Was it a girl or?
No, it was a guy.
Okay.
It was a guy. Yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say.
No, it was a.
Did you hit Gwyneth Paltrow?
No, she's a big target, 5'10". But I Listen, I feel bad for the guy who lost because he clearly looked demoralized in court, especially when she tapped him on the full shoulder. He was like shocked and like looked back. And
PTSD, yo. He was like, oh, shit, not again.
Poor guy. I'm surprised this ended so quickly, though. It must have been like an open and shut case.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. Like, it was over once they gave the testimonies. Like, he couldn't even get his own kids on his side. His own team was on her side. I don't feel bad for him at all. He's the one who pursued this for years. Like, bro,
He did.
I hope you learned your lesson, bro. Like, for real. I'm tired of these money grabs in America. Get a job, unretire, and pay her lawyers.
Well, he's definitely going to have to go back to work. That is for sure.
Yeah, man. Subscribe on YouTube. Subscribe on Spotify. Follow on Instagram,
Of course.
Twitter, TikTok. Like
All the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.